So we've woken up this morning. It's 8 degrees, raining and very misty in the woods. It was an interesting night with heavy rain, wind and chilly. We're not used to it, we're not ready for it. We've been in 6 months of pure summer. It's like being back in Wales or something.
Yay.
That's mountain weather for you. Way up here in the Sierra de Estrella. But we're fighting on. Got the coffee on. Got enough room to get the awning out, so we're using our screen shield, a bit of shelter.
Yeah. I don't think.
Push it back.
Moving.
There's a grumpy man over there. See him? He's not reacting.
What?
He didn't let us use his shelter.
Yeah.
Grumpy man.
Coffee and get on the road again.
Yeah, we haven't slept very well. However, we are planning to get back on the trail and finish it off.
Yes.
Yes, that's the plan. Monday mornings are certainly really hard. Couldn't get any worse in it.
What a sad, sad man.
Yeah. This is quite therapeutic.
Quite nice and warm.
It is warm. Hot.
Back onto the trail. This is really jungly.
It's so wet, it's so damp, and it's cold.
It's quite nice and cozy in here.
Yeah, heat's kicking out already. It's a good sign. Molly doesn't like the cold.
Yeah, I missed on camera, but the way she started, she sounded a bit like
2 cylinders, probably because I think probably 2 of the glow plugs are working properly. Shouldn't buy cheap glow plugs.
Yeah.
I will change them for like Bosch or something when we get back.
It might look like Wales, but we are in Portugal.
We are
drying out the roof tent, making some lunch.
Yes. And as I'm so hungry, I'm gonna put literally everything in a wrap. Everything.
Christina's moody.
I haven't slept. You're moodier. Oh, you see? He didn't say yes or no. Truth.
Is everyone enjoying the weather then?
Beautiful.
So we all got a little bit freaked out last night because it was completely still when we were sitting outside about 9 o'clock. It was dark, and we were sitting there in the chairs, and then suddenly there's a big crack as a stick.
What did the fox say?
The stick cracked, and yeah, that was it. We were all straight to bed after that. The forager. Grapes?
Yeah.
Have you tried them first?
I'll try now.
Sour?
Sweet as hell.
Oh.
Lovely.
It's always good to have a forager on board. There's loads. You got enough there? You got enough there?
Trouble is, once I start, I can't stop. Get that from my grandma.
It's very wet this time, which makes it quite slippery.
I was saying we were sinking in apparently.
Yeah, it's like this sandy, muddy stuff. This bit's a bit harder. But, yeah, interesting surface when it gets wet.
I'm meanwhile eating my kilo of grapes.
What's this?
Look at that.
It's the wrong way up.
We can smell a suspicious smell, so bonnet is up. What up?
It is us, but I don't know what it is. It's the brakes. The only thing that's suspicious is the bloody fan belt. But it's not hot.
If it was rubbing or something, it would be
Well, there's a very unusual smell. Currently, sort of all the thoughts are linking towards that it could be some sort of electrical smell. It's almost like smelling like burnt brake pads, but not really. So we all had a sniff test underneath Molly's bonnet. But yeah, we're actually not quite far from the campsite, which we were planning to arrive later on today. However, we thought maybe it would be safest to leave the trails, go to the campsite, inspect the car, and also get ourselves showered and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, keep it safe, no need to push it. So we have arrived at the campsite. and it is a municipal campsite. I believe it's government run or based, and it's super cheap. I think for 2 people sleeping in your vehicle we paid €7, and Guy paid €5.50 for 1 night camping. I think that's absolutely amazing. It's so cheap, and do you know what's the best thing? You actually get a cat. Hi. Hello. Yeah. So, do you know what? If the cat's included, seriously, can it get any better? And the update on the funny smell. Hello, buddy. Jack's gonna tighten a cam belt or fan belt. Oh god, that's now beyond me. One of the belts, because it's really loose, and so maybe that's what making it smell. If not, it may be the alternator, and we're opening a whole new box of possibilities, questions, and that's totally beyond me. But you're gonna hear an update from him shortly. Spot the rainbow. Well, Guy just discovered the rats have eaten through his windscreen washer pipe as well. So just poured down water and it all went straight down.
Take that. It's on there already.
Just hold it.
But you're going to tighten it in a minute. Where did my screwdriver go? There.
What did the fox say?
Was this a common fault with Pajeros?
That's when someone doesn't put it on properly. Oh, then you have to leave it moving. Does it stay there by itself? Because I can't see the handle.
Yeah, if it's resting over there. Do you need brain adjusting? So what's happening? What the conclusion is of this?
Well, I think it was a dodgy connection. Now it's since I tried to clean it up to have a look, it's completely come apart, but the wire is just falling apart. Can you see it down there?
Yeah, I'm gonna zoom in. Let's focus on the red.
Yeah,
There
you
you
can
go,
see the bare
guys.
wire now.
See
So
the-
I've cleaned it up, but
That's as
that
close
was
as it can
that
get.
literally just came out. So I think it was shorting and causing problems. Which is loads of fun because it's in the worst possible place that you can't get to. You have to think up something in the morning, I think.
Yeah. Well.
Someone's bodgery, that's what it is. Why don't people do it properly?
Yeah. So we all had a good night's sleep. First thing when we woke up, the temperature was 7 degrees Celsius, which is really cold. Well, for us it is, coming from 32 down to 7. First thing we saw, it was the cat sitting, or actually it looks like he was sleeping all night in Guy's chair. Guy's still in the tent sleeping, so he won't be happy when he finds out that the cat was in his throne, sitting, scratching his fleas around, and yeah. Anyway, Jack's been bright up and early and busy. Looks like what you're doing now.
I'm going to make new wires. I definitely figured out why it was stinking and problems with the charging system.
What was it exactly?
well, one of the wires going to the alternator looked like it had rubbed through and shorted out on the chassis. So it was all burnt and bubbling, stinking. So basically just trying to replace that now, but it's in the most awkward place ever imaginable, imaginable, right up between the chassis and the engine block. So it's like working in a, I don't know, what do you say when you're trying to work in the smallest space possible?
What called when you go digging in caves and stuff like that for minerals and gold and...
I don't know, but yeah, trying to, because it's such a short bit of wire from the alternator to the end where it's broken, because it's gone all brittle, and then the other wire coming down, we're going to try and make a fill-in bit to, well, restore that connection basically. Hopefully that'll be it then.
And unfortunately it's also 7 degrees. Oh.
Who's that?
Who's that?
Such a morning person.
Yeah. That's the morning sight. Let's see if I can show you the awkward place. Not there. See the red? Exactly. So that little bare wire. Gosh, your hands.
New wire.
Oh yeah, the bright red one.
On the connector, yeah.
Oh yeah,
So I've got
going up there.
Extension to connect that to that now. And hopefully that'll be done. Oh, cold. Time for a tea break.
Yep, tea and pastries. This morning there was a pastry van. I'll let you run after it.
Yeah, you did.
Jumped out in socks and run after it in socks. Dr. Jack, how's it going?
Getting there.
Good.
Splice in a new bit of wire to replace the old bit that was gone. But in the tiniest space you can see that's the new bit of wire that I put on with a new connector from the bottom. I'm just going to connect these two here.
That's going to be
That's the
still
plan.
fiddly.
Yeah. So, the new piece of wire is in. It's all back together. See it down there. That's this temporary solution, but see the two joiners, and then it's just cable tied to the original casing, and hopefully out of the way of anything so it doesn't rub. And hopefully that will sort us for now, because we're getting the alternator relocation in a few weeks anyway, where it's going to be up here. We won't have any of these issues. No. That's the way it goes.
Yep. Well, sometimes these things wait for nobody.
Yep.
Yep. This is the biggest mountain.
That's
It came generously out of Jack's kitchen.
Yeah.
Spagbowl. I haven't met anyone who has literally put chili onto every single meal.
At the Seller's Game Reserve.
This is all evening entertainment. Ta-da!
to Georgetown, along the BR-174, towards Boa Vista and the private ranch selected to host the first set of special